Hey everyone, and welcome back. Super excited to go ahead and share with you a place that I found you can go ahead and get seeds if you are on a budget. Now, there is actually two different ways that you can go ahead and get seeds. Regardless of the way that you go ahead and choose, I think that it is a great deal, and I couldn't believe how fast shipping was. So I came across a place called HEIRLOOMSEEDS.org. I was a part of the Facebook group. I've seen people asking how you get free seeds, so I decided that I was going to go ahead and take a look at their website. Now, when I came across their website, there is two ways of going ahead and getting your seeds. There is the way where you go ahead and send in a donation, or there's a way where you go ahead and get them actually by getting free seeds. Now, the trick is that if you are going ahead and giving a donation, you will have your order processed first. But if you decide that, hey, you know what, I'm on a budget, I want to take my chances and see what I can get, and you want to get them for free, they are going to go ahead and next month in March, fulfilling the orders that are just for free seeds. So I actually did the way of going ahead and giving a donation. They do have suggested donations. I believe it is $10 for every 15 packs of seeds. And I went ahead and got 30 packs because I still figured for that price, you want to go ahead and cover postage, and whoever is sweet enough to be volunteering that day to fulfill orders, you know what, it goes a little bit more towards them. It explains everything on their website, so definitely go ahead and check it out. So I did mine via snail mail. Now, I like a hard piece of paper. I didn't go ahead and send an email because I wanted to make sure that I did it right. Again, definitely check the website. They have super clear, strict, specific instructions on how you're going to go ahead and fill out your request. Everything has to be in alphabetical order. You have to go ahead and just use the little codes that they give for each flower or herb or vegetable. So definitely make sure if you are submitting an order to pay attention and look at all of their step-by-step instructions. They make it super, super clear. Now, if, again, you want to go ahead and get them for free, March, they're going to start fulfilling orders. So make sure you go ahead and look now, because I kid you not, my order, by the time I sent it in and received it back, it was a week and a half. I went on today, which is Thursday. I got my yesterday. And a lot of the seeds that I wanted to get information on so I could go ahead and share with you, they were actually already pulled. So take in mind that if you are going to go ahead and get your order fulfilled for free, that if you do submit something, some of the things will not be there, especially if it says limited. A lot of the zinnias that I picked were gone. A couple of the poppies were already gone. I actually got mostly flowers because there were varieties I couldn't really get into through a store. And I figured if they're there, why not? So I'm going to go ahead and share with you what I did pick. But first, I'm just going to give you a couple of fun facts about my order. All right, so I have a few little notes here. That way you can get the correct information. So you go on freeheirloomseeds.org. I wrote my list on Saturday, January 27th, and I did not get to put it in the mail until Monday, January 27th. And I actually received my order yesterday, which was Wednesday, February 5th. So by the time they got my snail mail with the donation, went through my list and sent it out, it was about a week and a half, which I was shocked because it said it can take anywhere up to 4 weeks for delivery of your order. So I thought that was super fast. I did get 30 seed packets, mainly flowers. I got a couple of herbs in there because I have most of my vegetables. I tend to grow only like 4 or 5 specific vegetables, different varieties, but I definitely need to grow my flower seeds. And even though I have all that, I don't know why I still got more. Yep, so it says on their website to allow up to 4 weeks for delivery as it is their busiest time. And it says requests with no donations go out in March. And again, you can request via email or snail mail, which I chose snail mail. Again, I just prefer a hard copy. I don't want it to get lost in their email. I've read that people would send an email and it was been weeks and they haven't heard back or received their order. So I figured, why not just give a nice hard copy? It gets delivered right to their hand, and I had no issue with that. So it went pretty well for me. So As I said, I have a lot of flowers, so we're gonna go ahead and go through my order, and I wrote little descriptions of each kind of flower on the back of the seed packet so I would remember, and I'm gonna be posting pictures as well right here as I go through them. So everything comes in these little manila envelopes, and it actually is great because it tells you what it is, the correct term for it, how to start it indoors or what it prefers. It gives lots of different details, how tall it can get, and then it says the website on it too, so you can always make sure you know where you got it from. The first that I have are my biennials/perennials. I got some rainbow mixed painted daisies. They flower in the second year, it says, and it has rings of color in the petals created by a playful bullseye, and you get about 30 to 40 seeds per packet. I got Robinson painted daisy, and it says to start up to 8 weeks before your last frost. It tells you how it can get up to 18 inches, which I thought was super great. It has pink petals on a yellow center. It flowers also the second year, and you get about 15 to 25 seeds. And then I got your traditional painted daisy. It has a yellow center in a single color, and it comes in white, pink, and red, and you get about 30 to 40 seeds. And then I got my Shasta Crazy Daisy, and this is a perennial, which I'm super excited about. It says it has fully double blooms like a dahlia, and it has ruffled string petals around a yellow eye, and you get about 20 to 30 seeds. I also got some white yarrow. I have white yarrow also from Sea Cult, so I'm happy to grow both of them. It says it is a great pollinator flower, and you get 100 plus seeds. So I'm actually gonna be starting my yarrow soon. I also got some hyssop, and this was actually already gone, so I couldn't get any extra information on there, but I basically got it for the pollinators. I got some sweet basil. It says it's a heavy producer, and it's great for drying and pesto. I definitely want to learn how to dry my herbs, and especially some of my flowers this year, so I can go ahead and not have to buy basil off season. And it says you get 100 plus seeds. I got large leaf Italian basil. It says it's great for culinary purposes, and you get 100 seeds. This is something that I cannot wait to show you, my favorite pasta. I'm actually gonna be making it tonight, so depending on how things are going, maybe I can show it to you. If not, definitely stay tuned because I literally make it weekly with the cherry tomatoes that I harvest from my garden plus the basil that I grow. And I also got some chives, Nelly chives. I have not grown chives yet. I get medium fine leaf, and it says it produces almost forever. So that is why I grew that one. My coworker loves chives. I'm definitely someone I teach, and I love to share what I grow with my teachers. I feel like they get super excited, and teachers deserve a nice little surprise, and I want to grow flowers, and I love to share what I have. So, and you get about 50 seeds for this one. Up next, we have poppies. So before, when I was doing my winter sowing with my daughter, I was saying how I had FOMO, I had no poppies, and I kept seeing everyone grow poppies. And so I got a bunch of poppies. Now, I will say a handful of these, they actually do not have on their website anymore, which I was shocked. I have the Great Red Poppy, which is no longer available. And unfortunately, it wasn't sealed all the way. So I did have to scatter some of the seeds that were all over my table and try and get them back into the packaging. I got Iceland Poppy, which again, did not have any more in stock. I got Lilac Pom-Pom Poppy, also not in stock anymore, but I thought those were beautiful. Like I said, I'm gonna be putting up the pictures. Danish Flag Poppy, which they do not have anymore. Blue Moon Poppy, again, unfortunately, not there. So like I said, it's insane how I put everything, got it back within a week and a half. And for some of the things that I picked, they were already gone. So they are not kidding when they say that is their busiest time of the year. I'm pretty sure about January 1st or so is when they put the list up. So next year, I definitely want to go ahead and take advantage of this ahead of time, especially for annuals. I got Pepperbox Poppy as well. And I got Hen and Chicks Poppy. So basically, all the poppies they did not have anymore. All right, I also got Cosmos. Now, I said to myself, you are not growing Cosmos this year. I'm not doing it. I had it on my farm share, and while they are beautiful, for whatever reason, whenever I had them, they just did not make it in the vase. I don't know if it's because I picked them in the dead of heat, and they get super tall and they would always flop over at my farm share. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do it. My mom's like, well, it was your grandmother's favorite flower. I'm like, okay, well, I'm a sucker for that. So here we are going to be doing Cosmos. So here are the variety of Cosmos that I chose. I got Dazzler Cosmo. It says it comes in pure fuchsia, and I get about 30 seeds. I got Radiance Cosmo. It has pink petals, deepens in the color towards the base, and you get about 30 seeds. I got the Seashell Mixed Cosmos. They are white with shades of pink to light purple, and it says that they have tubular petals, which I thought was really cool. And that is about 30 seeds as well. And then I also got the Bright Lights Cosmo. It says they are bright orange, and you get 40 to 60 seeds. Super excited because I got zinnias, guys. I don't know why I got more zinnias. I'm obsessed with this flower. I am waiting. We got more snow today. We actually had a snow day, first snow day of the year. So as teachers, super excited, even though we got like not even 2 inches, and we were supposed to get more, but that's fine. Anyways, I really need to get out and see how much space I have, but it's hard to do that with the snow and to envision it when you can't really see the ground. So I got peppermint stick zinnias. They no longer have these. I did grab these also from Burpee, I believe, or somewhere else. So I have 2 sets of those. I got Illumination Zinnia, which unfortunately they no longer have. Under the Sea Zinnia, it says they can get up to 3 feet tall. They are a great cut flower, and they come in white, salmon, and fuchsia, and you get about 30 seeds. I got Chippendale Daisy Zinnia, which unfortunately they no longer have. Same thing with Persian Carpet Zinnia. That was also gone. And same with their Swirls Mixed Zinnia. But it does have some information here. And it says basically to isolate them if you want to save the seeds. So that is something that I definitely won't be able to do. So that is why I would like to still be able to save the seeds. I was able to save fairly few this past growing season because I did cut almost everything, and I had like a bucket at the end of the year that I had, so that way I could get whatever I could before we had our first hard frost. But this year I plan on growing a bunch and hopefully saving. If not, I don't mind going ahead and grabbing some more. All right, we also have straw flower, which is another plant I said that I was not gonna have because we also had this at our farm share, and while the flowers are pretty, they are just this big, tall, leafy plant, and they would have a tiny little flower on top. I'm like, that's gonna take up so much room, but again, I really want some dried flowers, so here I am grabbing some. I probably won't do too much straw flower, but I will be definitely doing them because I want them to go with my Gomphrena and have some more dried flower options. So I got white straw flower. It says it's all white with just a hint of yellow around the center, and I got about 50 seeds. And then I also got silvery rose straw flower. That one unfortunately is already picked on. Then I have my last 2. I have African Daisy Mix. It says it's a classic yellow petal with lighter yellow on the tips, and I get about 50 or more seeds. And then Rudbeckia, I love it. I got the Goldilocks, and it says it's an abundant semi-double blooms. It's very showy, and you get about 50 or more seeds. So that is everything that I got from freeheirloomseeds.org. Definitely give it a try. I don't know how much of this I'm going to be growing. If anything, it might just be a couple of seeds per thing. I also, again, am going to be going ahead and planting flowers at the school that I teach at. So I might be going ahead and just planting some extra. That way I can go ahead and toss some at my school because there is so much ground to cover there. And I don't really know. I don't know what my plans are. They want more perennials, but definitely my boss loves zinnias and dahlias, so I want to throw a couple of those in the mix so that way we can go ahead and sometimes during the spring and summer months we like to put a vase of fresh flowers right as we walk in for people to see at the entrance. So maybe that's something I can go ahead and take on. So I just wanted to go ahead and share with you another way that you can go ahead and get some seeds if you're on a budget. Again, if you are doing it with no donation, you should go ahead and get that sent in right away. They will start fulfilling orders in March, but you can also go ahead and give a donation. They do suggest $10 for every 15 packs of seeds. So you can go ahead and try and do that. They just definitely want to cover the postage. Working in the clothing industry before and sending these out, something like this can cost anywhere from like $4 to $6 or so because seeds are so light, which is nice. But definitely go ahead and give a donation if you can. They also tell you that if you do 15 seeds and you give $10, they're basically breaking even. And then if you do the 30 or more packs of seeds, then they kind of recoup some of their costs because they are volunteer based. And yeah, give it a try. If you are thinking of trying this out, whether it is through donation or hoping to score some seeds for free, please let me know below. I would love to know what you are looking for. Now, I mainly focus on flowers with a few herbs. They have so many vegetables and herbs. As you can see, I am just overflowing in tomato seeds and pepper seeds, and that is mainly what I grow in my backyard. So just because I'm doing flowers, don't have your mindset like, oh, I'm not even gonna go ahead and try because it's just flowers. They have, I kid you not, so many different tomato seeds. They have corn, they have squash, they have cucumbers, they have so many herbs, onions, sunflowers. They have way more flowers than I even chose myself. I just kind of picked 2 specific ones. So please definitely go ahead and give them a look. Again, let me know below if you found that you want to go ahead and place an order as well. And if you found this helpful or just want to keep up and see what we are doing here in Western Massachusetts, go ahead and hit like and subscribe. And I can't wait to see you next time. Bye.